Hey, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Just Ordinary fans, we have another word recap here, and Just Ordinary has been running 50s, and we're getting actually, pretty consistent with the triples. And in this one, we ended up pulling off, not as many as we had hoped, but they did have a lot of good bases. Don't get me wrong, they had a lot of good bases, but this is AE Vietnam. I played them before in a couple other clans, but here you go, guys. Here's that new meta, that new ghost and bat. It's crazy. Using those ghosts to start the funnel off, it's a lot cheaper, and then that this is just gonna be a regular P.E.K.K.A. bow bat, but it's just incredible, these these ghosts, man. They're just so overpowered. They have so much value. Bats end up getting taken out throughout the end of this raid, but they made a huge impact on all the defenses around the 3 o'clock down to, literally all the way to the other side of where they were deployed. Queen uses her ability at the end there to make sure it's going to be a triple, but, an excellent P.E.K.K.A. bow bat by Alec there. Now we got Burrow here, and he's going to be doing a really cool Electron Lalo. So it's an Electron, so that Electron was able to take out the defending Archer Queen, multi-target Inferno, and then Sui's the Queen on that Giga Tesla Town Hall, and then from there this base has a nice little hourglass shape, I'm going to say, because of that weird little moat with the single walls there. I'm not exactly sure what the, I don't know. But everyone has their base designs, and this one was tripled without a question here. Excellent job by Bro. Next up, we have VA Beast, VA Freak. Now, this is a very strange base, guys. A very strange base, but basically what he's going to do is Sui the hero is on that Eagle Artillery, and then E-clone the section where the defending Archer Queen is, and then again we have a nice hourglass shape pattern to this base, and all that's left really is those loons. A multi-target Inferno, the Giga Tesla, which, is obviously a big deal, but that Warden was able to take out that multi-target Inferno before that multi-target was able to take out those loons, and we just missed the skeleton traps getting taken out, and that's obviously my favorite part of the raid, but that's alright. Excellent triple by VA. Now we have Epictetus 4, and we've seen a lot of bases kind of like this, where the town hall is on that outside, and then it throws it off because that if you place that jump spell there, unless you have the correct funneling, then that queen is gonna go around the outside again. So, excellent use of the ice golems here, and knowing where that queen was going to go, and she jumps back into the core again. She's avoiding that middle compartment at all costs, basically. But the Lalo portion starts and goes straight over, using that Warden's ability early because that defending Archer Queen didn't go down, just because the base design here is actually really tough to conquer. So, excellent job there on being able to draft that out and doing it. Now we have the So-So Def, and this is going to be a Queen Charge Lalo using wall breakers to enter in just to that multi-target Inferno compartment, and then uses a couple minions to keep that Queen funneled into the core there. Rages up that Queen, gets rid of that enemy CC, and then jumps straight into the core to get rid of the defending Archer Queen in that Eagle Artillery. Then she starts, just kind of going this way, that way, the other way, all the different ways. And from there, Warden's ability over that Giga Tesla Town Hall, Lalo is going to just work out perfectly. That Queen is still up, which is great. Uses a Rage spell into that very last multi-target Inferno. And then these loons split up on cleanup, which you can't ask for anything better than that, except for maybe that red mine, that red bomb going off to the cleanup troops. Here we go. We got Flama, and this is a very strange base. We've seen versions of this like in the push, when you're pushing in Legends, but this is a weird one, not gonna lie. So it's a Sui hero, and I actually really like the finish on this. Make sure you guys watch this raid. This is it's not what you'd expect, okay? Lalos, so Sui the multi-target Inferno, and then gives us a base, kind of the L shape. Use that Warren's ability early, that Eagle Artillery, but check out that Electron Blimp that went to take out that Giga Tesla and all of the Giga Tesla and all the Teslas around it. So that was the key point there. That's why I love that raid, is that really weird E-clone straight over that Giga Tesla. You know, another thing that you don't see a lot. Now here we have Johnny. Now these Giga Teslas on the outside. This is that attack that we like to, or that's going on viral right now with this Royal Ghost comp. You know, you're sending in these Royal Ghosts to take out all the splash damage that you can. If you have a Town Hall on the outside, it's extremely easy to get rid of it. You know, it takes like 2 ghosts to get rid of it. But in this case, look, there is no splash damage at all. All the splash damage has been taken out. It's all point defenses, and there was 1 multi-target Inferno. So these bats are just going to freaking dominate, man. Absolutely. You know, maybe only lost like 10 bats, and that's just because of the point damage. I mean, that's crazy, you know. Yeah, so next up we have Just Ordinary, and this is going to be a nice little Sui Lalo, or Sui E-clone Lalo. Notice that Queen was able to Sui herself to make a nice little pathway, a Coco Loon to go down. Those E-Drags are just going to go straight into the core there. No need to clone. It is just going to be straight up E-Drags raised up in the core. And then you start with the backside Lalo. Nice healing spell at the beginning to keep those loons alive. And then Warden's ability over the Giga Tesla. Nice haste. The loon spread is great because you know, it really saves time on cleanup, and, you know, just another excellent raid by such a different variety. I mean, what other channels can you go to and just see such a different variety? I mean, we see Queen Charge Lalo, we see E-clone, I mean, late E-clones too, not even at the beginning, like that one earlier I said was so cool. Now we have Kev here, and Kev is gonna do a nice little Sui. Check out how awesome that was, that he was able to Sui that Queen on the defending Archer Queen and also that multi-target Inferno. So just a great value from the single wall breaker entrance there from that Queen. And then there is still a Hound going into the last part of this raid. So another, and then Loon split on the cleanup, you know, textbook Sui Lalo, but a little bit of variation on that one. Now we have Aries, or Tracy, and Tracy, she's actually really cool. I do some wars with her to try and build up some win streaks in some other clans, and she's a excellent attacker. She's one of our anchors to make sure that, you know, the W is going to get taken care of. She's an excellent player and definitely well organized, but she's going to be doing the same strat that is going viral right now, and it is that Royal Ghost bat attack. Now again, as you're seeing here, she is using the bats to the ghost to take out all of the splash damage, and then you know, get rid of that Giga Tesla Town Hall with the heroes or Royal Ghosts, and then use the bats to finish up on everything else. So, you know, it's crazy to see that. Now, here we go, guys. I told you I was going to be trying new attacks, right? I told you guys, okay? Well, I am on train. I am on the train for this attack. This is the drag bats. So, Sui heroes around the outside to make the funnel go. Warren's ability over that Giga Tesla Town Hall. And then you send the bats raged with the free spell over like a multi-target Inferno and the Wizard Towers, and then from there the drags just do all the cleanup with the bats. I mean, you stick with me, guys. This was one of my first ones, so it wasn't the prettiest, okay, but I promise you there's going to be some in upcoming episodes that are better than that. So I told you guys I was going to be on a new attack, and I'm definitely digging that one right now. Yes, now we have Zach again. Zach's going to be doing a really nice Queen Charge here. Gets rid of that enemy CC really early with that poison spell. and then uses this cool little moat here to take advantage. This is like a direct pathway for that queen to get in and take out that multi-target Inferno, the enemy CC, the defending Archer Queen, and then those healers got targeted quite a bit by that multi-target Inferno, but then the hogs are just going to rush through. That queen is actually going to take out that multi-target Inferno and then get stuck on some air skellies, but by then these hogs have really taken out the bulk of all the defenses here. Only a couple left, but that just shows you how precise and how excellent that raid was done. So another great job. All right, now we have Mahed here, and we know whenever we see this guy's name, we know it's going to be a freaking insane raid. I mean, there's no question about it. So this is going to be queen charging into that Giga Tesla, and then the wall breaker goes off. That giant bomb took out a decent amount of wall breakers, so maybe he was going to try and get another layer of walls with that, but obviously this ends up working just fine. The queen makes her way all the way in to take out the defending Archer Queen, the defending Barbarian King, and that backside multi-target Inferno. Starts a Lalo at the 11 to 12 o'clock, and it's just going to go clockwise. Really easy pathway with a swag rage, guys. That is a 2-spell space swag right there. Excellent job. I'm telling you, man. And whenever I see his name pop up, I automatically get on the edge of my seat and wait for something. And another great attacker here, we have Seto. Alright guys, now I feel like I'm playing favorites. Everyone in Just Ordinary is an excellent attacker, okay? I am just here to commentate some extraordinary raids that really, push the limit, on how sick they are. And this one is Seto. Case in point right here. Seto was able to queen walk around and then use a jump spell into the core off of that funnel. What? You look at these raids and you're just like, what? I do. I watch these raids and I'm like, how? What? How? And this is exactly one of those raids, man. How does he, make it that queen to funnel over there and this, that, and the other? And then, the loon pathway, the queen goes down and it's still a triple. What? Seto, man. Excellent job. And now Khan. And Khan is going to be doing a queen charge. This is another guy. This is one of the MVPs from Just Ordinary's all-time CWL records. Check it out. He's going to send just enough hogs in to take out that air defense, and then wall breaks into the core to get rid of one multi-target Inferno compartment, the defending Archer Queen, enemy CC, and then starts the Lalo. And great freeze spell, great Warden's ability, great haste spells to make sure those loons are going to get the bulk of this base taken out really nice and easy. The queen is still up. Queen's going to be working on that cleanup. Gets stuck on a wall because, why not? Queen, that's one of her favorite jobs, is just hitting those walls. I know I have a lot of problems with her, but yeah, next up we have, hey, speaking of extraordinary, we have, look at this, there's a 6 healer queen charge here. I don't know if that was an accident or on purpose, but anyway, actually it was on purpose because look at how many ground targeting and defenses are going to be on that queen. So great funnel here to start it off. That jump spell was just perfectly placed so that queen was going to jump straight in to take out that Giga Tesla first and then rotate her way. The hogs go in at the 3 o'clock, and look at the placement of wizards, just absolutely perfect, taking out that mortar so that these hogs don't have to go all the way back around. The only thing that sucks right there is that all the traps and the Barbarian King was hitting on those hogs, but they turn their backs after all the defenses are done and then make sure that's going to be a triple. Now we have Heroine here, and this is going to be another OP attack. This is another player that whenever I see his name go live, I'm like, all right, let's see what this guy's got going on for us today. Started off, excellent queen charge, one layer wall break so far, and then here comes the second layer, which is just going to give so much access, guys. Look at that queen taking out that multi-target Inferno, taking out the Eagle Artillery, enemy CC, defending Archer Queen, and then get stuck on a wall. Stone Slammer leading the pack with the Hound, gonna go right over that that Town Hall to the multi-target Inferno, Warden's ability, obviously, and then the minions and cleanup is just phenomenal. It's some of these guys, man, watching them, I just can't even fathom. A lot of hypersense, 96s, 97s. Every war we get probably 5 to 10 90 and pluses, but those are the honorable mentions, guys. 23 to 13 AE Vietnam, excellent raids.